have you with us from Inglewood, California. SoFi Stadium, one of the great venues in all of sports, and what has become a terrific bowl game over the last few years, the LA Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Complete to start this drive. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He fires a bullet to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 86-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And he'll make the catch at the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50. 3rd and long, on any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. This time he's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The lone back's got it. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. The option look. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Handoff from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot. It's caught downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Using the quick game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from the great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick completion on the out route. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He's going to pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And sort of an ugly 1st half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off play action on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's caught! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bridges. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Lofts one deep down the right side. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Makes one. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got an open man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll give it to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Breeze. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Brewer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Leaves it with the back. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. And, guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Breeze. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Now on second down. He's right on target. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Coming after him. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Breeze. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Here on 3rd down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.